It's time for an Orc Mirror here in the WGL February Open Qualifier race. We're down to the top 3, basically, as life advanced over TBC. He's standing in the finals, waiting for his opponent. It's gonna be an Orc from China, that's what we know. And the question is, who? Either XiaoKK or my beloved Lin Guagua. If you followed our cast in the past week, you know that I am very, very fond of the guy in the blue, who is making quite a splash recently. OES Cup finals, now here, top 4. Lin Guagua is stepping up his game and spawning in the bottom left of last Refuge. His opponent, XiaoKK, is around for quite some time. I think by now we all know him. He made a WGL appearance once, not too successfully though, but at least he was there. Also a 2-2 specialist and quite good grunt and early game control in general. Lin Guagua in the bottom left with an Alta late barracks with a Blade Master opening. On the other side a Blade Master as well. Same build for both players with a delayed shop. So I'm once again waiting for this TC strategy to happen again, but Lin Guagua is letting me down. So how aggressive will they be? What will they creep? Will they go for the item hunt here at the green and then at this green? Or will they go into enemy territory and try to hunt down creeps there? Blade Master though is not the most important thing. In Orc Mirror it will come down to what's happening at tier 2 with the Shadow Hunter. This matchup is basically set in stone, as it is Blade Master grunts, Shadow Hunter, Raider Walker all the time, and of course Kodo Beasts. I can't pressure or like put emphasis on the fact that killing Kodos in Orc Mirror is just so important. Shout out to Violet from back in the day, who, I don't want to say invented it, but perfected it. Lin Guagua with the first clause of attack is a little faster than his opponent. He got a circlet, which is also very nice. So both leaving the trolls. No, actually not. Lin Guagua is going for the full experience, which of course takes a little longer, giving XiaoKK time to kill this troll. And he reveals himself on top of the Shadow Priest, so he's not casting the Inner Fire, which speeds up creeping by a lot. And there we go. Oh, Replenishment Potion is so nice now. In the absence of a shop, this item is one of the best. Lin Guagua got the shop up after his creep spot, so he can heal himself as well, but no mana regen. TP sold. Oh, and the regen is already running. So double circlet and dust. No dust on Guagua's side, but the claw. Tech on the way for both players. They are playing this very, very equally. Lin Guagua with a +8. Going for the Magi. I am not too sure if this is working too well. Both players here didn't do too well in the ladder race. XiaoKK got 2 points. Lin Guagua didn't get anything as far as we know. Okay, he steals the item. It's only a Ring of Protection. But on the flip side, XiaoKK is getting the Watch Awards. And that is way better. Both steal a little bit of experience though. And the experience was more for Guagua. So he has Critical Strike already. And stealing this experience for the Shadow Hunter of his opponent. So we'll see what's more important in the end. Hey Ugri, nice to see you. Greetings to France, to Norcy. Ooh, old school play by Guagua. Going for the boots early. At the verge of tier 2. Okay. Does he see an opening to hunt down stuff? Thank you very much, Just Ross, for the 8-month resub. Remo getting wet eyes seeing the boots. Yeah, that's correct. So he has quite a few more windwalks. And that is the kill on the grunt. Backstab. And kill it is. Of course, the Blade Master is revealed, but no hex, no ensnare. So he runs away with murder and canceling the healing here. Decent opening by Guagua, but also the healing on the Blade Master cancelled by a grunt. But yeah, 3 supply gone for XiaoKK. Usually it's his play in the early. In the grunt versus grunt openings. Beastery and Totem, Shadowhunter. And the same thing here with the delayed Beastery. Doesn't have the gold for that. Maybe a result of the boots purchase. Gets rid of the sentry wards, though it was a very obvious position by XiaoKK. But using that reveal was nice. So having this Beastery means, of course, earlier end snare, more control. That should give the very early stages of tier 2 to XiaoKK. I actually don't know what's better, man. Circlet and Claw or double Circlet?
A player's forces are under attack.
Interesting choice. Dust goes to KK, as well as the first experience on the Shadowhunter with Hex. Shadowhunter is in for Guagua now with the Hex. Oh, he has more Hex and critical strike. Does he have Dust? No, it was on cooldown. Oh, he still revealed another Hex. More backstabs, more crit. Sidestepping a little. Speed scroll. Ooh, boy, he gets in range for the Hex. Here's the backstab. He needs a little more. The absence of the Raider is so hard now. And the counter Hex is there. So much mana used on this Shadowhunter. Can he reach again? I don't think so, man. Healing is running. Okay, maybe he gets a grunt for all his efforts. But he has to counterplay this now. Tense battle in the early mid. Guagua trying to hunt down this grunt now as the Blade Master is too low to interfere. Oh, Walker is blocking a bit too grunts low. One more Windwalk. He gets this one for sure. That's the second grunt kill. And one grunt kill for KK as well. But man, there is another Hex on the Blade Master here coming soon. Trying to run away. And here we go. Not on the Blade Master, but on the Shadowhunter to prevent the second Hex. Is this the third grunt kill? He's going for the blade, who dives into Windwalk. Oh boy. What a massive fight this is. Raider comes in for end snare. Both have to be very, very careful now. Guagua eager to get the kill. And then it's gonna be a 2-2 trade. Ooh, Hex prevents the kill. A little healing is running, but there's the Windwalk. That's a guaranteed kill. Isn't it? Reveal already. And end snare is ready. Wow, nice play by KK to make sure this grunt survives. Spirit Link helped a ton. And end snare, of course. Whew. Good usage of the spells. Everything is dry. Both need clarities. In the end, it was still fair trades, I guess. But not getting the Blade Master really hurt. Like, having to play against so much mana there. Big Invul, level 2.5. Guagua is closer to level 3. Shadowhunter levels, though, heavily in favor of KK. And that's what it's all about. Having the earlier heal wave. Scroll of the Beast will be countered by AoE Dispel. Guagua in past games has taken a play out of Taker's book, forcing a fight and sending peons to the main of his opponent to build towers, but XiaoKK is positioning a war mill here, so it's not gonna be that easy. Nice counter to that play that happened like 1 day ago or so. At the moment, no Shadowhunter is level 3. But we don't have heal wave at all for Guagua. taking this fight is not that easy. He does have a heal scroll, but on the side of KK we do have the same. Only aiming for the Blade Master to force a retreat. Spirit Link is everywhere. This Walker falls. This looks good for KK. Shall not lose too much, but against the heal wave, it's not happening. Focus on both sides, heal scroll, but that only delays the inevitable. Still 50 supply for XiaoKK. Constantly reproducing, and Guagua is losing quite a bit. Shadowhunter is ensnared. GG! And XiaoKK wins the first map pretty convincingly. He lost the first grunt, but the fight in the upper left was a little better for him, and then just having the advantage on the Shadowhunter was too much. Having the heal wave, it's like heal wave versus no heal wave, or level 2 heal wave versus level 1 heal wave, is almost always a free win for the guy with the better heal wave. Ugri is heavily rooting for Lin Guagua as well. So KK's map choice now just has to make the admin aware of what he wants to play. Northern Isles, maybe the Headhunter strat again. We're all hoping for that. Game is not up. We are, by the way, very, 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 very close to reaching 100,000 followers across all channels. That means Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So if you're not following us somewhere, please hit the buttons to help us out, to make us, to welcome us in the club of 100,000 followers. Of course, it's not really 100,000 fans. We know that, as there are people following on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. So there's a little, like, overlay. But, you know, 100,000 sounds pretty good. Do you think there should be more spots for Koreans, not only 4? I mean, they will get the 2 spots most likely of the best 2 that are not, like, the 2 slots that are not bound to a country will most likely go to Korea anyway. Fun fact, back to Warcraft is the #1 Warcraft 3 stream in Israel. What? I think Grubby is the #1 stream everywhere, but gladly taking that, of course. 2 slots, 1 for Foggy and 1... Oh, okay, possibly. Appreciate your casting since 3 or 4 years. You rock! Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going into my 12th year as a caster soon. I think my anniversary is in May. May 5th or so. Did I click ready? Yes, I did. You heard about Happy collecting donations for WGL? Yeah, I read about it. Don't know. We have heard this before, and it didn't work, so we'll see. Just because you have more viewers doesn't mean you're a better streamer. My girlfriend is waiting for Remo. Well, you have to tune in tomorrow then. Thank you very much, Jon Snow 2710 for the 150 bits. Thanks for amazing streams. I thank you. And I thank the admins for hosting the second game. This is XiaoKK with the 1-0 lead over Lin Guagua. Best of 5, first to 3 to follow life into the grand final. In the bottom left, we have Lin Guagua. And look at this build! It's only an Orc Burrow, no Alta. He's doing it again. The absolute mad lad is playing the TC Headhunters. XiaoKK is playing something normal, most likely Grunt's Blade Master. But yeah, this is odd. This is something you don't see from any other Orc in the world. Just Lin Guagua. And it's Northern Isles again. Seems like he's only playing it on Northern Isles. He won XiaoKK before with this strategy. Some people thought it's gonna be Naga Headhunters, but no. Stomp is of course very, very nice. The Aura is of course very, very nice. But will it work again? Will XiaoKK be surprised by this? No scout on neither side. So if you get to a critical mass of Headhunters, that's just a ton of damage. But you need time. And the Blade Master can kill the Headhunters fairly easy. Thank you, Mad is Mad, for the tier 1 sub. Headhunter number 1 joining the fray on the other side. Yeah, Blade Master grunts, no surprise. Question also, how do you want to creep? Shop is a little late. TC coming, no Naga. Is it green, green, green?
Are under attack.
XiaoKK certainly starts out with the little green spot for the experience. It's a circuit again. Good items in general for XiaoKK today. As he techs already to tier 3. Second burrow now. Second burrow, of course, being used by Lin Guagua. Second barracks as well. Yeah, I guess you need that to hit the critical mass faster. Because like 5 Headhunters alone, they don't do too much. You really need a bunch of them. TC is out now. He kind of has to tank in the early. Because Headhunters are not allowed to tank at all. Stomp first.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master sees this in a second. How much damage can he do already? This Ring of Protection is actually not too bad, as the TC is very squishy. Ah, it's just an illusion. I'm not tricked by this. But he sees the TC, he sees the Headhunters, he sees that the TC is rather low, and makes his way over with a fully health Blade Master. And the first grunt, second one is coming. Of course, more and more Headhunters for Guagua. Illusion gone, but the real deal is arriving very soon. But I like this, stealing the easy spots away from the TC, not being too aggressive early, as Storm kind of counters you to keep the TC away from level 3. But no reveal. That's a lot of time invested. Can he play around this with the Storm? Nope. Experience goes to the Blade Master. Item to the TC. Big healing. Okay. A nice block by Guagua to keep this Headhunter safe. But of course there's more Windwalk. And good damage to the TC as well. Not willing to go for this Headhunter. Could have been an easy kill. Right. Only now the tech. He's one full tech behind. And more steals. That's the right response by KK. Gearing up the Blade Master, going in for level 3, then harass with level 3 and buy time for your SH. Torrent Totem, SH it is. Only level 1 TC, no aura. When I saw this the first time, this Headhunter strategy, I thought, how is this supposed to work? I saw it working. But on paper, like, the cookie cutter build of orcs is just the better build, I guess. Blade Master still hanging around. There's a claw in the marketplace. Could be going for that if he has the gold. But of course he's at the very early stages of tier 2, so rather not. No reveal again. This TC needs the experience so desperately. Didn't get it. Blade Master again. Level 3. Item on the TC once more. But he lost the big Magi and the Troll.
Player's forces are
and is still level 1. Great play by KK. Great Blade Master play. The Stealing Magpie. And yeah, with level 2 Windwalk now. That's endless time for the Shadowhunter to creep. An option could be to go for the burrows with the Headhunters. Okay, Sentry Ward makes sure that the Blade Master can't steal this one. Or on paper should not be able to get this one. Stun doesn't hit too much, but the poor TC is forced into the potion. Uses it now. Stun can't be used as he doesn't have the mana. But finally level 2. That's of course more damage and more movement speed. Makes it easier, but level 3 is absolutely necessary for this strategy to work. 39 supply. Only Headhunters. Burrow is a little late. Wand of the Wind. Can he stun kill him? Stun. Focus. Oh, Wand of the Wind again! This blade is deadsies! Or is he? Oh, End of the Wind being... Okay, full charge used. Needs a better position. Here comes the focus. Kill! At level 3, Lin Guagua is back in this game thanks to the Wand of the Wind from the marketplace. Whew, boy.
Are under attack.
But the TC is close to level 3. Found a claw plus 9 and the big mana potion. KK kissed by Lady Luck today. That Blade Master kill hurts though. Opening the map a little for the TC, who's going Alchemist second for Acid Bomb, I guess? Yeah. Acid Bomb first. He will have healing later. Tier 3 on the way for Guagua. Wand of the Wind. I like that. Headhunter upgrade number 1. At this point, he's still dodging his opponent. Wants to gear up more. Heal spray. He needs healing. This is the easiest creep spot, basically, for these Headhunters now. And level 2. Item. Hood of Cunning. Not really his to take. Attack in the main. KK has no pillage here. Is not researching it either. So forces the TP. Speed scroll out. Tries to bleed Lin Guagua dry. There's of course no catch in this army in the absence of raiders. No bestiary whatsoever. He just wants the upgrade for the Headhunters to make them a little tanky. Good response by 5 grunts with upgrades. Grunt. I have a lisp and call it grunts. So with this range army, this choke can be really good for Lin Guagua. Peons coming in, 55 supply. No level 4, but double... No, only 1 heal scroll. So it's double heal scroll. And shop control again. There is only 1 shop. So getting the items here is crucial. And KK got both of them. And the big mana. KK is waiting for his Blade Master to arrive, and there it is. Open battleground now. Still no tier 3. No orb. Nice stun, but Spirit Link can't be dispelled here. The Blade Master damage alone, like the claws are still on the Shadow Priest, Shadow Hunter. But that should be an easy fight. Stun is buying even more time, but not dealing that much damage. Does he really want to push into the space? Tier 3 is done. But what to do with it? Upgrade immediately. He needs more health to survive this Blade Master. Acid Bomb to the grunts. Nice stun to get rid of this blade. But what's doing damage? Nothing really. And Guagua is falling in supply. The Alchemist on a silver platinum in the middle of everything. And Snare, TP swapped, forcing it. Second TP in less than 2 minutes. And thanks to Spirit Link, I think nothing really took damage for KK. Upgrade is finishing in a second, but heavy losses for Guagua, who's also floating in around 500 gold. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kills, now more HP. But was that worth it? No mana for a stun. Heal spray is coming in, acid bomb as well. And it's too late. The TC is falling as well in a bit. And this heal wave and the mana potion, man. Jesus Christ. This time it didn't work. This time KK had the solution. With a very solid play. A little item luck, but man, his Blade Master control was absolute key in this game. Denying 2 of the biggest creeps in the middle. Preventing an early level 3. Preventing way more control from the TC. And then from that point on, smooth sailing. Just... That was too much. Good timing for XiaoKK in the end as well. He saw the tier 3 before and pushed before it was finished. Not before the tech in general was finished, but before the Headhunter upgrade was finished. And then he had basically no resources and no time anymore. So KK very comfortably sitting on a 2-0-3 match points in a row. Still Lin Guagua's map pick now. But to be honest, it's not looking good for my favorite. Reaching top 4, already a big accomplishment for him. Getting the 2 extra points and the 75 bucks. Quite a successful week for Lin Guagua with the OES Cup. And now the top 4 in WGL Open. Where's Remo? He's working today, back tomorrow. Almost 1,500 people here. I like just for the open qualifier. And I hope tomorrow with Moon and Lawliot and Infi and Focus, the numbers will rise even higher. We're almost 2 hours online. And we are close to the decision in the second map as well. Could be quite a fast stream today. In case you didn't hear the news, by the way, WCG is back in July of 2019, and it will feature Dota, Hearthstone, 2 mobile games, and Warcraft 3. We're back after 6 years without WCG. The best game in the world was elected as one of the 6 or 7 titles for our former World Championship. I wonder how much prize money that is, and how many players will be invited, and how all the qualifiers work. But yeah, just hearing Beyond the Game again, and seeing the logo put a huge smile on my face. The reveal was actually live on stream here, in case you missed it. I think Wednesday. I think Wednesday. Yeah, but we have no information except that it's going to be at July 18 to 21. So take time off throughout that time. I hope we're going to be invited. I hope we're casting this in Xi'an, where the Terracotta Army has its home. Super Bowl for nerds, kind of. I hope they handle this with the necessary respect for the tournament, though. But it must have been quite expensive for them. So we're waiting for, I don't know, for the go of the admins or something. Super Bowl? Super Bowl! Super Bowl was this little fun game on the German television, I guess. Okay. Guagua gives the go. Have you seen the new song remix for WCG? Yep, by Steve Aoki. Remo doesn't know Steve Aoki, by the way. I thought there's not a single guy in this world who doesn't know Steve Aoki by now, but yeah, it's like every EDM song ever, isn't it? I guess not too much thought process went into this remix, but I guess a lot of money. If you get Steve Aoki to make a song for your tournament, that can't be cheap. I saw this dude live, like live, whatever DJs call live nowadays, like standing at your desk and play a prepared mix, I guess. But it's fun. That was a good party with Steve Aoki. Back when I was still into electronic music. Not too much anymore. As emo and punk rock got me back. By the way, I tweeted it already. It's always new music coming out on Fridays. And yesterday, the new album of Pew 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 was released. Written PKEW. And it's really good. So go check it out. Lin Guagua this time in the red. Starting not with a Headhunter build, but a normal one. We're on Terenas stand. His opponent, XiaoKK, in the upper left, also with a normal Blade Master build. Steve Aoki. Thank you very much, Hirschbimbo, for the sub. Ah, this is the no barracks build by KK, right? Or the very late barracks, at least. He was punished hard. I say this quite a bit. But apparently on Terenas stand, he really doesn't like the barracks. And just builds it super duper late. If Lin Guagua knows this, he can punish this. Blade Master number 1, Blade Master number 2. So he can creep quite a lot solo. What's the name of the song? Beyond the Game. By Steve Aoki. It's a 2-burrow tech by Guagua. That's an interesting opening, like mass grunts versus late grunts. Question is, how much will he be able to do with those grunts, and can he make up for the later tech? And what is KK able to do with a Blade Master that has items from the very beginning? Could use a speed scroll and run over. But I guess he's going for the items here or directly to the middle. Okay, Neo Bingo time. Wait, what's he doing? Dodging the middle. Guagua's not finding him, so he goes for the base. What can he do in the base? If he steals a circlet, that's about it. Okay. Both check out their opponents. See, okay, I can't do too much here. Except killing a burrow.
A player's forces are under attack.
Going for the peons first. Of course, for orcs, humans, and night elves, it's not that bad to lose a worker during the tech. But okay, he got one peon, first blood drawn. And burrow will be cancelled as well. Blade Master got the little item from the priest. So at least he gets something done. And yeah, he killed the burrow. Will most likely kill the second burrow. Good block though. Grunt can't reach, as it seems. There's no healing items on this Blade Master, so he's gotta be a little careful. And XiaoKK is just sniping items, gathering a little experience. But man, that was the second peon lost already, wasn't it? And he's still stuck at 20 supply. He can't go for more grunts. As Guagua is already at 26 supply. Has to be careful. There is reveal. Will he build him in? Nope, not working. So finally, the burrow again. But yeah, 3 grunts for Guagua now. He should be able to creep so much more.
A player's forces are under attack.
But 2 of his items are already gone from the map. But he just continues this. Ouch. Another peon dead. And this burrow. I am not sure. Okay, doesn't want to risk getting backstabbed twice. Tech is at the same time, but only now additional grunts. And yeah, he starts creeping in the middle for almost level 2. Another circlet is very nice for him. Blade Master is around the corner with 1 grunt. Of course he can't take a 1-for-1 battle here now. With 12 supply less. Blade Master's in for the steal again. He played this so well on Northern Isles. Can he prevent level 2? Yep. Ah, no, he can't prevent level 2, but he got it at least a little bit. And the Gloves of Haste were stolen as well. No reveal anymore. Ooh, block and additional damage from the grunts, but he's able to run away, and heal selves are doing the job as well. Shadowhunter, second totem, but no lumber for the bestiary. That is what this early aggression got him. Had to pull a few workers from lumber to gold. Had to rebuild the burrows the entire time. So lack of lumber, lack of bestiary, lack of control, but he's sniping the High Priest for like yet another item. I really like how KK is not taking the fights, but stealing so much in the meantime, and that paid off heavily. Shadowhunter Lightning Shield creep. Easy to do. I thought he denied it for a second. No. Big invul. And that's already a level 2 Shadowhunter for you. Slippers for the blade. On map number 2, we saw... Whoa. Rushing tier 3... over the bestiary? What is KK playing here? Radar Walker standard play by Guagua.
Forces are under attack.
But early tier 3 is really weird. Yeah, chat is asking for torrents, but Kodos devour them easily. Tier 3 tech costs so much lumber, and he neither has a war mill or bestiary up. This is weird. Shadowhunter is gearing up, super close to 3. Wow! 9 agility! Not only the slippers, but also the boots. These crits are gonna be insane once he rises up to level 2 or something. Stealing the Sasquatch would be nice, but good reveal. No initiative to get Bigfoot. But the Shadowhunter is super fine with this. Walker and upgrades. Orb, of course, will be nice to dispose Spirit Link and do additional damage. Is this really Torrent? Have you seen this before? Like, you play only Barracks and Totem? Sounds weird to me. Warmill and Walkers, 46 supply. The very standard army by Guagua. This timing is not working out. Peon moving over. We have Spirit Link here, we have Dispel here. Almost a level 4 SH. Even a Book of the Dead. Did he finish? Oh no! The Adept upgrade is not finished. He doesn't have a Dispel. He doesn't have Reinforced Defenses. only going for the TC now. The choice that I really don't like. Killing the shop in split seconds. How far along until this spell is done? Oh no, forcing the fight now. This smells like the first map win for Lin Guagua in this. XiaoKK has the better Blade Master, but inventory-wise, this BM is wreaking havoc. KK has to be really careful with this Shadow Hunter. And of course, the heal wave is better. Plenty of mana for KK though. Micro to save this Raider with the speed squad, sending him back in. A little problem with his Raider control, but should be fine. Hero focus now. There is an Orb of Lightning. He just got that from the shop before it dies. Guagua with shop, KK with the shop. No mana on either side. But a heal scroll. Oh, that was important. He's aiming for the Shadow Hunter again, but he's under the gun. A little crit. Oh, heads, no way. Backstab, heal scroll used. Saves both heroes and kills the Blade. Well done by XiaoKK, who's playing really well today. Really, really well. He's not getting the second burrow. He will be stuck at 40. But that's about it. He cancelled the TC, right? I don't see it anywhere. Oh boy. Blade Master back from the tavern, but everything's bruised. He had an invul, right? He had an invul on the blade and still dying. Ouch! I didn't see that. Sorry. Apparently good decision making by XiaoKK, who still has no Beastery and no Wommel. Has to rebuild the next shop here, but of course that means no resources nor space for torrents. So Lamp Aura would be the dream. Flute it is. Well, since he's going heavily on walkers, might be fine. Queuing in the Master upgrade for more Dispel, and of course Ancestral Spirit. But now we have double heal scroll, mana potion, Kodo beasts. TC is queued again. He really did cancel it.
Forces are under attack.
But we have level 3 Shadow Hunters now on both sides. But this one is certainly better with the Pendant of Energy and additional mana regen. And this, yeah, basically potion. Okay, this time the peons are in the fight. This time the Kodo is right there. And he has good items. How is he supposed to counter push?
A town is under siege.
Okay, magic damage is nice against buildings, but like at least the burrows. But that's about it. So he's going for the altar. The TC will not pop out. And here we go. He's going for the Shadow Hunter hard. The Hex was a little late. He was able to throw or to use the consumable, but heals him up again. Should be able. Can he fight out? He's able to walk out now, I guess, but Lin Guagua closes the round again. If this dude gets level 4, by the way, for crit 2. Yeah, he does have crit 2 already, I think. Yeah, so the crits are nice. 143. So eager to kill this SH, but there's healing all the time. Blade Master has just one job. Assassinate this support. Get rid of this support. 176 critical strike thanks to the mass agility and sound portal out. KK is severely hurt, losing another walker. There's just no damage, no control in this army. What was he thinking just going grunts and walkers? It's plus 18 damage. But how much mana? Clarity is not running. That was his last heal wave. The invul is gone as well. Thanks to more mana, KK is holding on for quite some time. Ancestral Spirit being used revives these walkers. Is he losing the Blade Master again? Oh, heal wave on both sides. The crit was massive. Saves him into the Windwalk once more. But if there's one reveal, then he's toast. Can he shop something? No potions. Surrounded the Shadow Hunter again. He's trying to pop him out. Yep, does work, but now he's stuck. Peon pickaxes kill him, tickle him to death. And Lin Guagua is winning his first map, so the clean sheet is gone. But what was this? What was XiaoKK's strategy? Not going Beastery and rushing tier 3. I don't really get it. But alright, more games is more fun. And it's good that things are not super one-sided here. As TBC got one map off of life, and now Lin Guagua maybe starting his comeback. But still, 2 match points in a row for XiaoKK. And for the very first time, his map choice. Magic damage is good against Orc, yeah, but without Ensnare, without a Kodo. I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan of this strategy. The show match of Happy versus Cash is online on our YouTube, by the way, in case you missed it yesterday evening. Remo providing the cast for that. As I was working. 2,200 views already. And as always, if you follow us on social media or if you watch us on YouTube, please leave a like or a thumbs up or share it. That helps us a lot. Like, if you don't want to support us financially, the best way to support us is, of course, watch ads without ad block and, like, click those buttons to increase the reach of our social media. Thank you very much. I will butcher your name. Yogino Mogri? I'm sorry if that's wrong. When will you win Yanis Canis? I think never. Mass Walkers plus Tauren Infinite Raz. Well, he never had time for Tauren. And he kind of knew that. I don't know. Wait, there are really Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne events? Hell yeah, man! We are here multiple times a week. This week we casted every single day, or we will cast every single day, as tomorrow this qualifier concludes. We have World Championships, WCG is back. We have a team league starting next Sunday, which I'm really, really proud of and really, really looking forward to that. Can you tip here at the stream? How? Yes, you can. There is a donate link in the stream description. You can also go to donate.backtowarcraft.com. You can use PayPal, credit card, or cryptocurrency. If you want to support us financially, as this is taking quite a bunch of our free time. Hopefully one day this will be our full-time job, but not yet. Yeah, the corrupt currency. Indeed. Indeed. So next week, quite a few replay casts, I think. Depends on my schedule. I don't know when, really. XiaoKK at the weekend and the first play day of the Warcraft3.info Team League. I started using adblock because of Back to Warcraft. Okay, that's nice. You watch basically every cast and still block the ads. That's a shame, man. I hope you can't sleep at night. Somehow. That's just a joke, man. Glad to have you here most of the time. So game starts. Still match points for XiaoKK, who was playing. Yeah, I don't know, man. His games on Terenas, they're always so weird. Either it works really good with his weird I skipped my barracks for such a long time and basically don't do anything strat, or he wins really well. Going back to Red, he is. So far, Red has won every single game in this matchup today. So XiaoKK it is. XiaoKK in the upper left, one more map until he reaches the grand finals against Life. And Lin Guagua has to win 3 maps in a row. First one is already done. So 1/3 of the job, but he needs more. Big ad block discussion. Alright. So this time he's not skipping the barracks. Very, very standard here. I wonder if they go for item hunting here. Or if they play... like, I don't really see them playing aggressive too much. The battle for the Ogre will most likely be the biggest skirmish in the early. But we'll see about that. No Farseers here, man. And also no love for the Shadowhunter first. What a shame. But it's understandable. If you win this, you double your prize money. You get 1 extra point for the ladder ranking. I don't judge them. I mean, Lin Guagua played TC opening. So that was fine. Apart from that, this is the very standard. You can do 1 burrow attack with a shop. So most likely green spot first, into item, into purchases. This is the new XiaoKK, by the way. You will see it once we go to the mercenary camp of XiaoKK. So he's getting the better item. Ring of Protection this time for KK. He was quite lucky with his drops. Not this time, as Lin Guagua is getting the circle, which is way better. And once again, XiaoKK only getting the item and then continues with his life, and Lin Guagua creeping the entire thing. We've seen this on last Refuge before. Thank you, Raxomukus, for the €1.70 donation via Bitcoin, actually. Thank you very much, my man. Ooh, KK is getting the Magi, but is being attacked by the warriors. This was not perfectly done. It's gonna be close. Oh, the Blade Master is in! Does he have reveal somehow? No! Imagine a dust now. And the big mana. Oh, nice. Super nice. Worth it. Big risk, but worth it. Second circuit. And he's getting dust now. A little too late for Guagua. Tier 2 techs at the same time, of course. No one is forgetting a burrow. This is finally level 2 for Guagua as well. But yeah, lack of experience, certainly visible. Ooh, he's coming in for yet another steal. A little too late again. But maybe the grunt. Backstep on both sides. They split this. But there's more Windwalk. This will be a kill. This might be a double kill, actually. We follow this grunt. But with a block, we can save this. Critical strike for 88. Yep, this one is safe, sidestepping from this one. But this is first blood. In a bit. Ooh, both get the kills. Oh, did he deny it? I think he did. And no deny here. Wow, this was really good by Lin Guagua. I'm not 100% sure, but like 75? Maybe you guys can confirm if that was a deny or not. I think it was. Thank you also, Donima 9000 with a €5 donation. Really enjoying your shoutcasts on Back to Warcraft and Creepcheck on Rocket Beans TV, smiley face. Thank you very much. I enjoy both as well. So we share that. Beastery Lord, Shadowhunter, normal stuff. Yes, deny. Yes, he did. Alright, thank you for the confirmation. Wow, Claws of Attack as well. At level 2. So it took him some time. And again, boots. This is a big investment, man. 250 gold. Blade Master's waiting, healing a little. Scouting, of course, with this grunt. No disable here. Windwalk. No. Oh, he has reveal. He should reveal. He must reveal. He does. He gets it. And the replenishment. So 1/4, 1/3 of a level ahead. But XiaoKK got the 12 o'clock thing, so that should be fine. Wait. His beastry is really late. And his totem is delayed as well. What did he do? Maybe slip in macro a little.
A player's forces are under attack.
The big mana. Will this decide the game? Later. Interesting that Guagua is rushing over with the Shadowhunter. Not creeping at all. He wants this SH dead, or at least trigger the potion, but he doesn't have heal wave. So it's a hex battle. But do you really... Oh, Windwalk again. There's a lot of Windwalk sidestep, but he's following. Oh boy, this is dangerous for both of them. Who's hexing first? There we go, Guagua hexing first, but he needs some backup, trying to block, sidestep as well. This SH is dead. Backstep, critical strike after, double kill on the Shadowhunters. Both Blade Masters close to 3, battling it out on their own now. Yeah, that's how you delay the progress on a Shadowhunter. Just kill it. Of course, he didn't want to lose his own SH, but he gets to level 3 on his blade. Don't know what tome it was, actually. First heal scored. Oh, interception!
A player's forces are under
Could
attack.
morph into ethereal form, but doesn't really... Ah, there we go. And now he's rushing back with the rest of his army. Whew, interesting game. Shadowhunter's back. Tier 3 by Guagua this time. Very interesting how they mix it up. On Terenas, a pretty big map, there was not a single sign of a tier 3 for Guagua. This time he's risking it. It wasn't Tome of Experience, yeah, I saw that. Guagua with a better Blade Master. Shadowhunters coming in now. Both level 1, of course. He's getting the... Oops, oh, they leave them alone. XiaoKK losing the Raider. Therefore, no Ensnare anymore in this. Double Hex, of course, and the Blade Master is really hurt. Needs to use the Invul soon. Reveal, and there we go. But he's losing the Grunt over this. Trying to fight out. No, he can't commit to this SH. That's a big mana. Oh, KK is so much better in these fights, I think. Both had 37 supply. Of course, Lin Guagua invested into the tech. Can he hold this? With shop support. No clarity running. Grasping for gold. But yeah, you see it on the Shadowhunter that KK killed quite a bit more. But he saw the tier 3. And what's he doing with this information? No war mill yet, so not ready to go into Kodos.
Players' forces are
KK
under
has the map
attack.
control to go for another dust, I guess? Ooh. The shop here. That's interesting. So he wants to be the aggressor the entire time. Okay, we do have Purge now. Still, this is like the lowest Shadow Hunters I've seen in Orc Mirror in a long time. 37 supply only. A 10 supply deficit. Can the Orc make up for this? I don't think so. The Blade Master isn't doing anything. Ooh, dispels the Hex. But he dies in the end. No damage anymore. Ouch, that hurts. This is looking like XiaoKK's move into the grand final against Life. Losing 3 units, 1 Blade Master, 1 Grunt, 1 Raider. And the shop is finishing on the back of it. Walker Master training, okay. But nothing else. Good time to strike for KK right there. And that Blade Master can hurt. Without heal wave, without potions. That's risky, man. Maybe with more Spirit Link and more Dispel. That's stealing this Renegade. Ouch, that hurts. Pendant of Energy again! XiaoKK's item luck is incredible today. Master form is ready. You will see that they get more mana now. 450 and 600 now. That's a lot of dispel, but the Shadow Hunter is surrounded. Once again, a good move by XiaoKK. He's trying to fight out. The little chicken blocks the path though. Can't step over it. He's just running away. Controlling the Blade Master for a little bit, but there's still no heal wave. And this army is just so much bigger. Leaves the Shadow Hunter alone. Blade Master is back with that orb. But the shop is gone. Needs to rebuild it. No... Well, he can't think of a tiny Great Hall. And he just moves south. Gets most likely a potion. Level 3 on the SH. Is it still level 1 here? Yes. A 2-level difference on the second hero, which is the more important hero in this matchup. But Guagua is not willing. LOLs. This is absolute desperation. Using almost 400 gold while having only 34 supply to build an expo at your opponent's side of the map. If that's not screaming for desperation, I don't know what is. Blade Master has a good inventory. Shadow Hunter has a really good inventory. Oh, the Beastery got wrecked. He still can't go for a Kodo. That's one of the biggest reasons to go tier 3 for the Kodo upgraded aura. He's just not doing it. So is there time for Guagua to do something? He has a TP and a speed scroll, but only 2 raiders. And on the other side, 3, 4, 5. He can just wreck this base. And pillage. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Base race is on, but 37 supply versus 58 with this amount of raiders. I think I know how this base race turns out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both supply stuck now. Guagua only now committing to this stronghold. There is no TP. Oh, there is a TP even. So he's killing the stronghold. No Tauren possible anymore. No Kodo upgrade possible anymore. No Tiny Great Hall possible anymore. And no income. Mass repair. Boom. Down it goes. And as I said, with only 2 raiders.
A player's forces are under attack.
That takes forever. GG! Lin Guagua had a good run in this tournament, making it into the top 4. Completely unexpected. But XiaoKK was too much for him. He's in the grand finals, $150 guaranteed and 3 points for XiaoKK. Still 2 points for Lin Guagua and $75, who had a pretty good week for his level of play. And I hope he will continue to rise up. He wasn't as impressive as he was last week when we saw really cool ideas from him and really good execution as well. Today, maybe not his day, but still happy we see new blood in the scene. So our grand final stands, we have no best of 3, no game for third. So we have Life versus XiaoKK for $300 and 4 points in the NetEase qualifiers. And I guess there's some sort of relegation going on. So I think Life and XiaoKK are moving up to the Pro League, but that is not really confirmed. I don't know about that. So we have one more best of 5 coming up for today, and that is Night Elf versus Orc. Will we see a bunch of tower rushes or the Lin strategy with the Shaman? That's going to be interesting. Stay tuned for one more match, and check out the links in the description. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. We want to get the 100,000 followers across all channels. So help us out with a few clicks. That would be nice. See you in a bit.